Pakistan's diversity. By holding KLF in London, we are also celebrating 70 years of Pakistan-British friendship, our shared history and future, which I hope that we can continue to build together for the next 70 years. Pakistan and the UK have had strong cultural, educational, intellectual, diplomatic and commercial ties. And hopefully through collaborative events with the South Bank Centre, the UK's cultural hub, we can strengthen our ties and build a foundation for the future.
There is a huge opportunity in that, because literature provides an opportunity for us all to make connections, to build a more connected world. To build a more connected world than any technology can do, and I fundamentally believe that.
We are about to complete 70 years of our independence. In these years, we won one Cricket World Cup and lost half the country. So, mere Aziz Hamwatno, the big questions facing today's Pakistan are quite familiar to you. What will become of this country? They always ask you, and they ask you, you must know, you work in the media. Second, when is the government going to go? You are in the media, you must have some insight. Third, and most pressing question, when is Disney going to come back?
As we mark the 70th anniversary of Pakistan, I would like to point out that the poetry of Imtiaz Dharkar and the diction of Amir Hussain has played a very important role in pioneering a new voice in Pakistani English literature, and indeed that of the South Asian diaspora. And as we mark this important year, the neo poetry of Zafar Kunyal, the youngest writer in this panel, will take that narrative forward. Today, Pakistani English literature is one of the glittering stars of the Anglophone literary world, to which Dharkar, Kunyal and Amir belong.
There are words, washouts, stories that disintegrate into empty sound, which I recalibrate and carry to the four quarters further than their mortal breath. I carry old words soundly on my currents across the boundary of death.
So I think this literary festival and panel particularly provide a unique new opportunity to talk about violence and to ask, how can words move us for the better?
We all still think in terms of Karachi's politics requiring militancy, which is not the case in other major urban centers in Pakistan. Lahore's politics does not come with a prerequisite that you need armed men to put forward your political agenda.
One common theme that comes out from our respective observations is how Karachi as a city and a society is being currently reshaped and reimagined through a new security paradigm.
The fiscal revolution in Pakistan cannot take place unless the government has the political will to penalize those who are making money, living ostentatiously, but not paying their taxes.
There is more to Pakistan than civil military relations. Crucial as they are, I'm not for a moment underestimating, but there's so much else going on too. And I think any full comprehensive discussion about where Pakistan is headed and the kind of social dynamics at play will be incomplete if we miss all these elements.
We will be talking today broadly about the education landscape in Pakistan as it stands, and more particularly we'll be looking at the issue of madrasas in Pakistan.
I personally feel that trying to reform madrasas may be an uphill task. Maybe we might, what we need to reform really is the public education system.
But I think madrasas need to be regulated more. They have to be encouraged, which the government is trying to do, has been trying to do for many years, to also teach maths and science and other subjects, English, along with the subjects that they are, along with Quran and Hadith.
You've had quite an interesting journey, to say the least. You have been our first Muslim female politician at top table.
Right from the outset, I never tried to be anything that I wasn't. I felt that in politics it was important to be true to myself and therefore just be accepted for who I was.
पठानिस्तान। हो एकदम जल्दी बोलो, तुम कौन है? मैं खो शैतान का बच्चा, जल्दी बोलो। हिंदू है या मुसलमान? मुसलमान। हो तुम्हारा रसूल कौन है? मोहम्मद खान। जाओ।
In this poem, just a brief description of what this poem kind of alludes to is she's calling out to Varda Shah and saying, look at the state of Punjab. You wrote one epic for one woman who was Heed, with a Heed under. Look at your Punjab now. There are thousands of women and girls and daughters crying. You need to speak from your grave and write more for them. आज आँखां वारिस शानू कि तू कबरा विचो किताब इश्क दा कोई अगला बरका खोले
जी कावां नूं आवाज़ां दिंदियां रहियां ते ए वेला भी रुस जावेगा, खुस जावेगा। आओ नी सुतियो बेवस कुड़ियो, आओ नी सुतियो बेवस कुड़ियो, रल मिल बह के चरखा डा के दुखां वालियां पूनियां कत के दुख मकाइए।